Hi everybody, my name is Dakota. I'm the clinic director here at Robbins Rehab West at the Bethlehem location. This office is located at 3535 High Point Boulevard, and I just want to show you guys a tour of our clinic. So come on with me here. So here we have our chalkboard wall here that sometimes we have a few things on it to check out. What we do have on it right now is all of our core values, so all the things that we have sometimes on the back of our t-shirts if you see us wearing them in the clinic. These are really things that we stand for, so if you want to know more about really what we believe in, that's you can find up here. And follow me into the front here. So this is our little waiting room here. We have a few chairs for you to sit in while you're either getting ready, while you might be filling out some paperwork. Okay, we have also a rack over here that has some of our ultimate guides that you guys have been hearing a lot about. So this is just a way to get some even more information other than what we've been giving you. And over here will be our front desk. So right here we have Jake. He's one of our aides at this office. And when you first come in, he'll be the first one that you'll usually see. He'll check you in, ask if you have to run like any payments or anything, and he can also get you scheduled. So this guy answers the phones, he does a little bit of everything, even works with you guys when you're here. So he's a lot of fun and you get to see a lot of him. So then we'll come more into the treatment side. So this is what we consider our therapy gym. So this is where we have all of our treatment tables, all of our equipment, and this is where most of the exciting stuff happens. So we have a few tables on this side. We have a few on this side, as you see. This is a smaller clinic, but we can definitely get a lot done here. So overall, we have a ton of different stuff around here. So we'll kind of go to the walls first. We have all of these stories. So all of these were former patients that have had really, really good experiences. Their testimonials are up on the walls, just saying about why their experience was great and what we were able to help them all accomplish while they were here at Robbins. So we'll kind of do a circular motion through the whole clinic here. We have, again, our treatment table. Sometimes there's some equipment underneath that we use for various exercises. We do have electrical stimulation, which we like to use at the end of some appointments with patients if they're having a lot of pain. That can just help to reduce their pain after coming into their clinic and doing their appointment. So we have one over here. We also have one on the other side. We'll kind of go through these two tables that we have can raise up on the back. So if you feel like you're not sure, you don't think you can lay down, we can always adjust the height and everything on those. We also have what we call a high-low table over here. This one can raise up and down pretty easy. So again, if you're worried about, can I even get up on the table? It's nice and simple. We can always accommodate anybody that we find that comes into our clinic and get them the kind of treatment they deserve. So over here we have, again, 3 other tables. And right here we have, this is something that we have unique in every clinic. It's called our surfboard. So we usually use it facing the pole here, the grab bar, so that if you need for safety. But basically it's just an exercise for balance. So I'm not going to use the bar just because I don't need to. But this is a cool exercise that we do for balance. So that's why you see this if you're wondering, what the heck is this for? Now over here, when you first come in, we talked about Jake will check you in and then he will also get you set on a warm-up, okay? So this is one of the bikes that we have in all of our clinics. It's called the Ortho bike. It's really adjustable. It's great for patients that have had knee replacements, hip replacements, any type of lower body injury. Maybe you're just not able to ride a different type of recumbent bike. This is a great option. So this is one of the things that we will do to get you guys warmed up if you're coming in for like your back or your legs. Over here, we have a different type of bike. So again, I mentioned a recumbent bike. This bike over here would be, again, more for a patient that you know is able to maybe go through more of a range of motion. It's going to be a little bit more intense than this bike. So again, we can just kind of accommodate a little bit of everything. Over here is our work comp station. So this we can use to simulate lifting from different heights with different weights. So we have this box here. We can put weights inside that box and we can do lifting from various heights. So we can go from the ground to kind of the waist here or the shoulder, or then even to overhead using the top of the shelf. So just working on our work comp program and getting people back to work and feeling great with the lifting tasks that they have to do. Over here we have all of our resistance bands that we use for different exercises, some lower body, some upper body. And we don't have an arm bike in here, but what we would do if someone came in with a shoulder injury is we would set up a band just kind of like this. You can either sit in the chair or we have sometimes the stability balls to sit on and just do circles with the arm bike. So we just kind of still get the patient warmed up, just similar to the way that they would get warmed up for the lower body, but we would just use the bands here instead of actually having an arm bike. And we'll come around to this way. Over here, have a little bit more equipment that we can go over. So we have a small dumbbell rack. We have weights that go from 5 pounds to 25 pounds. So again, accommodating people that can do less resistance or more resistance. But we also have even lighter weights than that. So if the 5 pounds is even too heavy, we have all from 1 to 2, 3, and 4 pound weights. Here we have our squat rack. So this is something we like to utilize a lot. We can use the barbell for things like deadlifting, squatting. We can do some overhead pressing. We have weights of different sizes as well. So that's something that we can also use for whether it's an upper body injury, lower body injury. Back here's our other recumbent bike. So we mentioned the one that was in the corner over there before. Now this one here, again, it's very similar to the other bike where it's going to be a little bit more intense than the ortho bike, but then still, again, really good for getting the lower body warmed up, or again, if you're coming in with a low back injury. We do have some bathrooms in this clinic, which is sometimes different than some of the other clinics. So we have a ladies' room here and a guy's room here, and then we also have a water fountain here too. And at the front desk right now, because sometimes people are like, kind of grossed out at water fountains, we do have bottles of water just in case you would want something like that, because we do like to give you a good workout. So I know personally I like to make my patients sweat, so that's always something that we try to offer our patients. Now back here, we have one office. This is Lindsay's office. She's our Chief Operations Officer, so you might catch her here in the Bethlehem Clinic sometimes. So if you do, you can always say hi, and she's back here. We also have a cooler here that has, it's a freezer that has our ice packs in. So at the end of your session, if you think that ice is really, really good, or we have what's called a vasopneumatic compression machine. And what that is we mix ice plus the compression to reduce edema and reduce swelling to help reduce your pain. We also have what's called a hydrocollator. It's just a fancy way of saying we have hot water that's heating up hot packs. So their hot packs are really hot. Again, if you feel like you benefit from heat versus ice, that's something we offer as well. Then in the back here, we aren't going to go back there, but back here is Jody. She's our billing and authorization specialist. So you can see her too. She might come out and interact with you guys every now and then because she does come out to the floor. However, she would be one that if you'd be calling and having any questions about, whether it's visits that you're having questions about, or billing, or your insurance, she's going to be one of the ladies that you're definitely going to be in touch with, and she can answer all your questions. So if you have any more questions, feel free to come out to the Bethlehem Clinic and check it out.